Hi, I'm Josh Maurer. Welcome back to Umass Athletics coverage of men's soccer. Today I'm joined by Sam Koch, the head coach, coming into a very anticipated season. It's good to be with you. Talk about how guys are doing as they've reported in for the first week.
They're looking good. I mean, they're tired right now, but they're fit. We did a fitness test yesterday, and very pleased with the results. The group that's back is such a strong group of players, and we feel very good about the core of the team, and then the new players have done very well. A couple of surprises, a couple of kids are playing better than I thought, and I'm really pleased right now.
I think it's very rare, especially at the college level, to come off of such a successful season and then bring so many of those talented pieces back. Is this one of the most experienced teams that you've ever coached?
That's a good question. I mean, it's certainly the core of the team is back. We have one player that Coach Koch, who was our captain, that's not here, and the four seniors that we lost, they're going to be hard to replace. The great thing is that this group, I think, certainly can do it. Greg Cirillo, who's actually been helping us out in preseason, it's nice to have him here so you don't feel like he's gone, who was our right midfielder. Coach Koch, who was the center back. Doug Rappaport, who was our left back. And then Trevor Singer, who was our right back but got injured and actually didn't play during the season, but was such a big influence on the whole team. We're going to miss those guys. There's no question we're going to miss them. But it's a new year, it's a new team, and we got people that are trying to step in and replace them, and I'm pleased right now with the guys and what they're doing.
I know coaches hate to talk about rankings, but since you are ranked, I'm going to ask you. First, you come in second in the Atlantic 10 poll, and then 13th nationally, it was announced this week, Coach. What's your take on all of that being ranked and thought of so highly in the preseason?
What rankings? I don't know. I think it's all fictional. It's nice that people respect us. It's nice that people look at us and feel that we're in that area of the country as far as the overall ranking goes. But I think overall, the rankings don't mean anything until the end of the year. And one thing that we talked about was, we can't let these rankings get us unfocused on what we have to do. And the team I think is pretty level-headed about it, and we'll worry about the rankings at the end of the year, not right now.
Everybody's going to keep an eye on Zack Simmons this year. How does he look as he comes back for his year?
Surprisingly, he looks exactly the same as he looked last year. He's got a tremendous attitude, and he's a great leader for this whole team, and we're going to count on him, a fair amount. But he'll be the first to tell you that he's just one out of 11 that are on the field, and the two front runners are as important in our defense as the four backs and the four midfielders. So he's so good at making sure that everyone knows it's not just him; it's a team in front of him that gets the job done.
What do you hope to accomplish in your first week of practice when you get everybody in? You're not teaching everything in the first week, I imagine, right? What do you try to do in the first few days?
Well, we try to see who knows some new jokes, and try to make sure that everybody's had a good summer, and more than anything is just trying to find out where the new players are and how do they fit in and how do they blend in with everyone. And making sure that they understand what's expected of them. A lot of them come from different backgrounds, different programs, and they were able to do different things and that they might not be able to do here. So the most important thing I think in the first 5 days for us is making sure that the new players feel welcome and know that they're are welcome within the team, but they also know where their place is and what their jobs are, and how important it is that they're a part of the team. They're not more important than the team.
Coach, it was great to visit with you. We look forward to doing this throughout the season.
All right, thank you very much.
To be joined now by Zack Simmons from the soccer team, coming off of what had to be just a thrill of a season. You ready to get things going again? You must be chomping at the bit, I would guess, after having to sit through what's been a long off season.
Yeah, it has been a long off season, and it was kind of a long summer. But yeah, we're absolutely very, very excited to be back and ready to get on hopefully another hot streak this season.
The big news this week was that you came out ranked nationally preseason. Did the team pay any attention to that? How do you guys feel about getting a ranking?
We mentioned it. It's obviously something you're not going to just completely throw under the rug. We mentioned it and said it's there. It is what it is. Now we got to go out and prove that that's what we deserve, and hopefully we deserve even higher. But that means nothing until we play our first game and until we play all the games afterwards. So it was nice, but we're past that.
Zach, do you feel like it's a different position to be in this season coming off of the success that you had? Does it feel different coming into camp knowing that there's a little bit of a target on you?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a target on us. There's expectations on us from our conference, from our school, from all of our friends, everyone that we know back home. Oh, are you guys going to repeat next year? Are you going to do the same thing? So yeah, it's definitely a different feeling, but I don't think that should change the way that we prepare and that we practice. We still have to be a hardworking team. We still need to do all the things that coaches say, and it's a different season, but I don't think it should change the way we prepare.
Everybody knows that you've returned a lot of talent from the team that made it to the College Cup last season. How are the guys playing so far in the first week? Does everybody come back in good shape, and are they ready? Do they seem ready to go?
I think people are ready to go. I mean, it seems to me that the best that people have come back since I've been here. The new freshmen definitely have given us an extra beat and brought a lot of energy, and they're all obviously chomping at the bit to get started. So I think people are very well prepared, and we definitely have a lot of work to do, but we have a good base right now.
Great visiting with you. Thanks, Zach. Look forward to talking to you this season.
Thank you too.
Joined by senior midfielder Mike DeSantis. You're getting ready to start what's your senior season, and probably, I guess, the most anticipated one because of the success you guys are coming off of. How does everybody feel coming into camp this year? Is it a different atmosphere?
Oh, absolutely. Over the past 3 years, this camp has been probably the most intense. Everyone's coming back fit. We're all working hard, pushing each other, and I think Coach is seeing that, and he's liking it, and hopefully we can continue into the season.
Do you think, this kind of piggybacking off that answer, do you think guys worked harder this offseason because of the success you had?
I think so. I have. I pushed myself a lot harder this past summer than the past summers before that, and I think everyone else has as well.
Well, it came out that you were ranked second preseason in the Atlantic 10, but then actually ranked 13th nationally in a poll, higher than St. Louis. Do you pay attention yourself personally, and then maybe if you could speak for your teammates, to rankings, the way that people perceive you from the outside?
I look at them, and rankings are only rankings, and they mean the most. They mean at the end of the year, what's the most important. But 13, I think the way I look at it is keep winning, keep 13, and I think we deserve it.
Talk about the experience that you guys bring back from this past season. Is it's got to be welcome to know that there's so many guys that have been through some big battles.
Yeah, we got 8 starters coming back, a bunch of seniors. We all know what it takes. We've been at the bottom, we've been at the top. We know what to do. We're helping all the freshmen, and hopefully they'll help us out too. So I think we're looking pretty strong. Mike
DeSantis is our guest here. So what's camp like for the first week when you first start getting in and start practicing with the guys? What do you hope to accomplish in these first few days? I hope the team gels together more. Hopefully we get the freshmen involved, get them comfortable with us, but most importantly just get fit and get ready for the season. You ready to get it going? Absolutely. Can't wait. All right, Mike. Well, it was great to visit with you. We look forward to chatting as the season goes on. Thank you very much. It's Mike DeSantis. Thanks for watching. I'm Josh Maurer.